rise and shine, my little sloths. We have Mr. Orlin and Miss Kitty Cat. Hey, hey, hey. Be careful with those flowers, okay? What are you playing with, Miss Kitty Cat? Miss Kitty Cat, what are you playing with? Oh, that's a dead leaf from Orlin's plant. Oh, isn't that nice? Yes. Ooh. This is like cat paradise, cat heaven. Hello, the leaves. There she goes. After the leaves. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like a little dust ball. She'll clean up all the dead leaves. Aww. Oh my gosh, what is she doing? We just clipped her nails, and so now she can finally meet Mr. Noodle. Here comes Nurdle, and you guys get to watch on camera Mr. Noodle and the cat meeting for the first time. Okay, there's Noodle. Hey, Noodle. There's the cat, a little uninterested. Oh, you get a cracker. Yes, you do. It's looking at the cat. Uh-oh. Mr. Noodle.
Nurdle, what's wrong with you?
She just wants to say hello.
Do you see his reaction?
Oh, I did. I think the parrot will win. Cat versus parrot. The parrot wins. Oh, Noodle, play nice. Oh. She's like, you look a little tasty to me.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
I don't think so. Hey. Hey now. Setting a bad example. What do you think you're doing?
He looks too funny.
Hi, my little sloths. It's Avocado, and Mr. Noodle. What? You're not Mr. Noodle. This isn't Mr. Noodle. What is this? Who are you? What are you doing? You guys saw yesterday's mukbang, and at the very end of it...
Nick, I brought you something.
There's something in this bag.
Is this Christmas already? What's...
Oh, purr.
Oh!
Are you... Orlin, where did you get this?
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me.
Surprise.
Say hi to all the sloths. Say hello. Oh, hello. You saw yesterday's mukbang, and she was delivered. And Orlin went, it's a whole to-do. Going to get her. Orlin, remember, left the house and didn't tell me, and he was gone, and I was a little worried. And we don't have a name for her, so I want all you guys right now to please help us name this kitty. It's a female, and you guys helped us name Mr. Noodle. If it weren't for my viewers, I would have not named Mr. Noodle Mr. Noodle. So what are we gonna name you? What are we gonna name you, huh? I don't know. Say Merry Christmas to all the sloths, yes. Oh, hello, cutie patootie. How are you? Oh, hi. What's your name? We don't know. We don't know what your name is. We need to name you, though. What are we going to name you, huh? What do you think you're looking at? You know, you have senior citizen eyes. You might be 3 months old, but your eyes remind me of a senior citizen. Have you been through a lot in life? Hey, that's for me. I would love for you to comment down below and give us an idea for her name, like I said. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. Okay, this has now turned into a kitten mukbang. This is no longer my mukbang. This is watch kitty eat. This is not fish. This is not tuna. So I have a plate down over here, and I'm obviously not gonna, try to eat off this serving bowl, but I have this here so that you can see. And I am gonna, let's take this. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Don't you want, Miss Kitty? And we're just gonna put a little bit here, and I'm gonna eat back here. And this is a special mukbang so that you can get to know the cat, and we'll see what she does. Anyways, I hope all you guys are doing really well. I was actually not gonna do a mukbang today, believe it or not. I was actually not gonna do it because I'm really sick. I have Crystal el agua de vida con gas. This is gassy water con gas, which I've been having a lot of. That sushi mukbang, how many of you guys remember my sushi mukbang where I ate over 100 pieces? I got supposed food poisoning from it. Now, I don't know for sure if it was from that, but I really think it was from that because nori wraps have lots of crushed up fish in them. And I don't think you're supposed to eat 100 sushi. No, I think sushi is, you're meant to eat maybe 10 pieces, 20 pieces max. They're supposed to be filling. It's like a little side. You have sushi with noodles, with rice, with dumplings. You don't just eat straight up. And I had so many. So I'm gonna tell you the story. Anyways, I have to drink my fizzy water. Oh, good. I thought it would explode on me. I was like, no, not for the mug. So if I'm looking a little gaunt today, are my bones popping up? Oh, it's because yesterday I ate all my food. You saw yesterday's mukbang, right? And nothing digested. Nope. Everything came out or stayed there painfully. I was up till 3 a.m. Now, before I begin, I was just looking at my notes over here. I'm gonna take a first bite. By the way, I haven't even told you what this was. Hey now. You can't even see her. She's behind here trying to get my little pieces. This is beet pasta. It's literally just spaghettis with shredded beets and some salt and some oil, and I'm also gonna eat it with a monster avocado. Okay, this is the size of the avocado. It is huge. Oh, look at her. She's taking a nap. Ow, excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna be burping a lot because this is fizzy. So I remember when I was a raw foodist, okay, back in the early days. And when I was sick, which happened maybe once or twice a year, the only thing I could stomach was avocado. And that's great because avocado is very nutritious. You guys know, avocado, the world's most nutritious fruit. And that's why I call myself that, because I'm very nutritious and full of life. And I'm delicious and I'm versatile. I am a burst. And, oh, this is gonna be a big piece. Ooh, check this out. Oh my god, so I'm gonna put a big piece. Oh my gosh, this might just turn into an avocado mukbang. I want to try. Oh my god, I'm eating it like a watermelon. All right. Oh, the avocado be rolling. Can you see Miss Kitty? What should I name her? I don't know. It's very, very creamy. Very ripe. I mean, it had to be eaten today. And that's when you should eat fruits. Very ripe, right? A lot of Asian people believe that. And I think I believe it too, actually. I'll be honest. When you eat, now obviously this is not a sugary fruit, but eating a lot of sugary fruits ages you rapidly. When I went to Mommy Tang's house, she told me, I don't understand these people out there that say Asians eat a lot of sugar and fruit. They don't. They are scared of it, and they actually, it's been known for like centuries and generation after generation among the family in China and Japan and Korea. Now, obviously I don't want to stereotype, but I think fruits are viewed as snacks, and they all know, or they all think, that it will drastically age you, all that sugar. And so they keep away. Now, obviously this is different. Hello, avocado. I can eat fatty fruit, and I'm not going to age, but I mean, obviously, it depends what else you're eating, come on. But I do think. So I'm gonna finally have a bite of my pasta. How are you? She's like a mitten. You know, this is very pleasant, actually. Very pleasant. Let's put you a little closer so the sloths can enjoy you. So, yes, let me tell you everything that happened. So, I did my sushi mukbang, right? You guys saw that. And everything seemed fine. The next day, I woke up and I was leaking. Children, cover your ears. Actually, no, I'm not even going to go into detail because it's very gross and we're eating. Let me know what you're eating with me. Comment down below and let me know. I was leaking. I'm like, uh-oh. What? I don't know. Something wrong. And I remember after the sushi, I had 100 sushis and I was sitting in bed and I was like, Orland, I am so hungry. I feel so hungry. He's like, Nick, there was 2 pounds of dried rice in those sushis. That is 3,400 calories. Plus all your fish meat and your avocado and your vegetables and your oil. You probably had 4,000 calories today. You should not be hungry. I'm like, oh, okay. But I still ate bread, and oh no, I ended up drinking water. But I did have bread too. And so I thought maybe the bread, but I don't know. But I woke up the next day and I was leaking. I'm like, oh gosh. Oh. This is actually very nice. And I decided to go on a bike ride. Now, I live right on the edge of a city. And if I go this way, there's mountains everywhere. Half this country is big mountain chains, but you get the point, there's mountains. So I went on a route that I normally go on, but I decided to really, really push myself. Oh! Candy canes, let's put them here for Christmas. Merry Christmas! Candy canes, candy canes. You want a candy cane? What are you gonna do? Nope, not interested. So I went on my route. Oh, I just put cat hair into it. Sorry. And I pushed myself really, really hard. I was feeling good though. I was in the moment, and I went further than I've ever gone. This was like a 45-minute bike ride. Like that's max I go. But I went to the top of this hill. Are you gonna play for tail in front of everyone? Are you showing them how you play for tail? Well, I went on this super steep hill and I pushed myself, and I came back and I was like physically exhausted and shaking. I'm like, okay, once a month I'll do that. Okay, now I need food. So, yesterday you saw me eat all that pasta, right? She has a front row seat. And I got stomach pains, massive stomach pains, and lots of expelled gas. Agua de vida con gas. Okay, I had a lot of gas. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. And I thought maybe perhaps it was the beer yeast I used. Because in this country, traditionally, they give the cattle beer yeast to fatten them up. Now, does beer yeast make you fat? No. But it'll make you gassy and bloated and lots of water retention. And so it makes the cows look a little healthier before they sell them. I don't know the gist, but stretching your pulse. I was like, okay, maybe that's why I'm all gassy and bloated. Nothing was digesting. And then after I had my pasta, I made about, I don't know, 1,800, about almost 2,000 calories worth of rice. Just rice and vegetables, very clean. Some salt, some pepper, some oil, vegetables, did I say that? And I ate half of it. And I was like, something's not right. I can't stomach this. But I was shaking and my legs were throbbing from that intensity of that bike ride. Let's take this out because and so I was like, okay, for some reason, what I'm eating is not being digested, yet I'm working out. So, oh yes. I'm like, okay, this is not good because that means I'm in a huge deficit and I already have a fast metabolism. I mean, come on. I lose weight so quickly if I undereat because my base metabolism is so high. I mean, just in a day, you saw me yesterday, I was kind of like this and I'm like, you know, it's water though. I hoard a lot of water. Oh, this looks nice. Okay, kitty cat. Oh, getting it everywhere. No. Oh, shoot. Hopefully this is very clean because I'm taking it off. I'm taking it off the cat's not having it. She's like, stop it and just eat already. How many of you agree with cat? You'll be like, I agree with cat. Say that right now. I agree with cat. Shut up and eat. Oh, there goes a mitten. A glove, which got burnt because I'm a little clumsy. So last night, then I update Orlin on everything, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. I'm just like, something's not right. I feel sick and I had this huge headache and I was drinking water, but I kept burping and tooting. Walter the farting dog, that was me last night. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Well, and then nighttime comes around. So it's like 8:30, 9 p.m. This is pleasant. Avocado boats. Look at you, you're posing. So, I try going to sleep at like 8:39 and my stomach hurts. It's like pain. I feel shaky, I feel dehydrated, I have a huge headache. I feel like I have the flu. All my muscles in my body hurt. And so I try sleeping and I'm tossing and turning for a good hour and a half. Then I go downstairs and Orland's on the phone with our friend Carrie. And he's in the kitchen. And I'm like, Orland, I need food. He's like, you had so much food today. I'm like, I don't know, something's not right. Orland, what did I eat last night, when you were on the phone with Carrie?
Last night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You had a bunch of bread, right?
Hot dog buns.
Yeah, you had hot dog buns, yeah. Like 2 avocados and hot dog buns. Yeah.
2 Haas avocados. I chugged down half the carton of soy milk. I grabbed a hot dog bun, put peanut butter on it. I'm like, Orland, I feel like I'm not absorbing my food right now. I feel not right. And Carrie's like, I wish I had that problem. She's like, that's everyone's dream, to eat and eat and eat and feel like you need more. But actually, it's not. Sometimes it's not fun. Trust me. And so, and Orland thought it was the sushi. It makes sense. That's why I woke up in the morning not feeling good. That's why everything proceeded to not feel right. And I probably got food poisoning or like everything messed up from that beer yeast. So those of you that followed yesterday's recipe, use good old nutritional yeast. Don't use cattle beer yeast. All right. Maybe because it was raw? Are you supposed to cook beer yeast? No. Maybe? I don't know. And so I'm burping. I'm like, I feel like I really have to I don't want to say it because we're eating, And so I'm tossing and turning, and then I sit up in bed. It's the only way I can not feel like I'm gonna feel nauseous. So I sit up in bed, put a pillow behind my back, and I stay that way till 3 a.m. till I finally fall asleep with my neck like this. And then I wake up at 5, and my neck is in so much pain. So much pain, little baby, so much pain. It was just, I got no sleep, and I woke up still feeling terrible. And Orland's like, you really should have done what to get it out. I'm like, no. I'm like, remember I talked about my mom yesterday? Being a nurse, a nighttime nurse and everything. When I got stomach pains, my mom always gave me soda and salty crackers and papaya pills and veggie soup. And to help me understand, why do people recommend salty crackers? Is it because it's fluffy and easy to digest? Is it because it helps because the salt, the electrolytes, is it good to have lots of sodium for when you're fighting off something? I don't know. But always my mom gave me that. And Orland explained to me it's the acid. When you have food poisoning, it means that there's a pH imbalance in your stomach. I mean, I remember I woke up this morning and I was burping avocado that I had 8 hours ago. I'm like, it should take an hour to digest an avocado, okay? It means my stomach acid is all out of whack from the sushi. You're so adorable. Let's make you go this way. Oh, you're on a little magic carpet ride today. You're so cute. Oh. I'm sorry. I know it's not polite to touch animals while you're eating, but... Oh my god, this is so much. Oh. How many of you want the recipe for this? It's so easy. And as you notice, there's not sauce flying up all over the place. We soaked the pasta into the sauce. And with the flavorings, you don't need a lot of sloppiness. So, because beet is so staining, you don't want stuff. Remember my kimchi mukbang? My kimchi bloody pasta? That made everything messy. This is mess free. So if you want the recipe, just let me know. Leave a comment down below. know. I don't know what this is. How many of you miss Mr. Noodle? At least he talks. Oh.
Should I bring noodle?
Sure. You can bring noodle. Anyways, so then this morning, Orland's like, yeah, well, let's get you soda and crackers. Well, we have saltine crackers. We always have lots of salt. I mean, I like to snack on them just regularly. And he was like, but we have to go, because we don't drink soda, really. We never drink soda. So we don't have any, not even fizzy water. So he went out this morning. I was like throbbing in pain. My head, my muscles, my legs. I felt like I climbed a 5-hour mountain. Up a mountain for 5 hours. And it was just a 45-minute bike ride. And I felt like I had no food. I just was so messed up. So he comes back with the soda. Uh-oh.
Noodle.
Noodle.
So no avocado.
Say hi, Mr. Noodle. Hi. Who's that? Who's that? Do you know? I don't know. Oh. We don't know her name. We can't tell you who she is. So I drank the soda, and I ate an entire packet of salty crackers, and oh, was that pleasant. Oh. Orland's like, they say you should eat banana too. I'm like, ew, no, crackers it is. So I ate all the crackers. Actually, later on, I did have a banana smoothie. That was the only other meal I've had today. Crazy, right? It is now 4:45. Here you go. Orland's watching YouTube on my phone. And all I've had today was 1 packet of saltine crackers and 6 bananas in a smoothie. Oh, and 2 granadillas, which are like passion fruits. That's it. And it's dinner time. That's like barely enough for a typical breakfast for me. So that's how I know I'm sick. Lack of natural appetite. But yeah, so that's my tip for all you guys. If you ever have stomach pains, listen to your mom. Listen to my nurse mom, Nurse Ellen. Nurse Ellen says drink soda and eat crackers. Veggie soup too, but that's not. It's really the salt and the fizziness for the pH. Oh, it's just instant. How else are you gonna put acid back in your stomach to help it? I don't know. So that's why I'm able to eat right now, and my appetite is slowly coming back. We are like a happy family right now. All of us, yes we are. Noodle. Here you go, you can have a noodle. That was her first time hearing Noodle speak. You saw this morning how he like kind of went after her. But he never spoke. He just hissed. This is very nice. Take this avocado out. I'm liking this avocado too. So I want to tell you guys a story. Now this is not a happy story. It like really scared me. I don't know if it's because I was out of it because I didn't eat, but I thought my world was coming to an end. All right, that's first of all kind of why my video yesterday was delayed. It didn't come out at 12 like usual, like this one did. I'm gonna tell you the story. It's kids appropriate, so if your children are still here, that's fine. Are you trying to get my fingers? Are you trying to get my fingers? So Orland got me the soda, right? Well, he went out a second time to get a little house for our princess. A little sleepy house. She stays upstairs with us. This is her first time in this room, actually. What do you think? And he went out and he's like, I'll be right back. He's like, I'm taking the car. And there's like a convenience store literally 5 blocks away. You know, like big city blocks. So it's like kind of like Washington, D.C. size blocks, big blocks. And so he goes to the store. He's like, I'll be right back. This was around 11 a.m. And I am so out of it. I'm laying in bed. And I'm trying to like do my voiceover for yesterday's video. I'm like, I'm in so much pain. And I tried to take a nap. And I was sitting on the computer looking at stuff and not really comprehending. I made a few snaps saying like, hi guys. Hi. But yeah. Well, eventually I have to go to the bathroom. So I leave the bedroom upstairs, and I work my way downstairs to the bathroom. And I go to the bathroom, and then I come out of the bathroom, and I go into the kitchen. I don't know what for. Probably because my instinct is always looking for food, but I had no appetite. And our front door curtain is open. And I see that Orland's car is there. And by the time I'm coming downstairs, this is like 3:30. All right? All right, so a good 3.5 hours have gone, wait, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. 4 hours have gone by. No, it was 2:30, so it was almost 4 hours. And I look outside and I see the car. I'm like, oh, Orland's back. I was like, what has he been doing this whole time? So I go outside. Oh. Noodle. There you go. And I walk up to his car. And the door is unlocked, open, the window is rolled all the way down, and I'm like, where is he? Did he come home and like run away? And so I go up to all of a sudden I start thinking scary thoughts, because you know, we live in a country where kidnappings are common, and like, it's, all right, everyone has a price on their head. That's the saying here. Everyone has a price. So I'm just like, oh no, maybe someone was trying to get us. I don't know. I'm playing all these scared, like Law and Order. Like he was kidnapped and molested and touched and put in a sack in a big white van and drove off into the countryside, and into the grave he goes. And I was starting to like get really scared. So I examine the car like as if I'm a detective from Law and Order. And I'm looking around the steering wheel to see if I see any signs of strangles, any signs of like mishap. I don't know what word. My brain. There's a broomstick in the driver's seat. I'm like, what does this mean here? But it was about to rain, and Orland never ever leaves the car windows down because we live in a tropical, hot, humid country. It rains every single day here, especially in the afternoon, which it was about to rain. And I was like, why would he have left the door open and the window down? So that's very unlike him. And so then I go upstairs and I talk to my friend Carrie, and I tell Noodle, and I say, Carrie, Orland's been gone for 4 hours. He said he had to go pick up something, a bed or something. No, what was he going out? Soda, more soda for me. He said he'll be right back, the store, 5 blocks away. And he's not here. And he usually texts me on Facebook Messenger when things go change of course, when things don't go as planned, which happens all the time here. But I went to send him a call on Facebook. You know, you guys use Facebook Messenger, right? Oh. And usually you can call or video time anybody, but for whatever reason, for the first time I've ever seen, his was turned off. His video option and his telephone option. And so I started thinking, oh gosh, someone took him. They manually shut it off so he's gonna be contacted. I'm telling Carrie, I'm like, something's happening. I don't know where he is. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so all of a sudden I start getting all these dark, scary thoughts saying, what if Orland did get kidnapped? What if Orland did get killed? What if Orland got hurt? This is the scary part that I've realized. I am so dependent on him just to survive that I don't know what I would do. I don't speak the language here. I know a little bit, but not enough to be like, to talk in detail. Now, we don't really talk to many people around here because Carrie, or my friend, was like, maybe he's out with a friend, but we don't really have it. We try to keep to ourselves here. For security reasons, for safety reasons, because, like I said, third world, you know, you just have to be careful. You have to be careful. This country's been at war for 60 years. I mean, people, it's just the way we go. There's a saying called, don't give papaya, right? You don't want to ever let people know what you have. People will stab you for a pair of shoes kind of thing, depending on where you are. You know? So I'm just like, he's not out talking to anyone, I guarantee. And she's like, oh gosh, I'm so scared too now. And so Carrie, you're probably watching this. We were both worried. We were like weeping. We're like, Oh, where's our boyfriend? We don't know where he is. It's so very unlike him to disappear. And so I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm thinking like, if he died, what would I do with our apartment? What would I do with my stuff? Would I go back home to my parents' house? I was thinking like, where would I go? Hypothetically. If he got hurt or died. Or kidnapped and missing person for 15 years. Cold case, unsolved. Who do I have here as a safety net? Someone to contact if something would happen. My friend Nadia, she's German, but she speaks English and Spanish. I would contact her. But then who else? There's you know, it's very rare for people here to speak English. It's just rare, you know. And I remember there is this one cafe here that says, and it's like a very overpriced cafe. It says, we speak English. Excuse me. But one time I went in, I tried speaking with the lady, and her English was just like, I mean, I credit the fact that she's trying because I'm not trying to learn Spanish, and that's really shame on me, seriously. No, I credit that she's trying, but it's, you know, it's different than going to other places like Germany where like a lot of people speak English, or France, a lot of people, right? I don't know about Russia, but Thailand, you know, all the tourism in Thailand, you know, Korea, a lot of people speak English and more heavily than here. Better than here. So, you know, it's scary to think what would happen to me. And after this mukbang, Orlin, I want to activate that cell phone, that Nokia pay-as-you-go phone. So Orlin got me a phone in case if there's emergencies, but I don't know how to use it. It's in Spanish. I never charge it.
It's in English.
Oh, it's in English?
It's always been in English.
Oh. Okay, I see. I don't even know his number. He has a Columbia phone, but he changes it like every couple months. So, this is what I'm saying. This was a good scare for me, a wake-up call saying, okay, I really need to get my butt learning Spanish. I really do need to make sure I know how to use the cell phone. That I have backup plans, measures to take, steps. I'm so scared. And then finally, I'm on the computer, frantically typing away to Carrie. Carrie. I'm like, I hear his voice. All of a sudden I heard his voice coming down the road, because he was talking loud. Coming down the road, up the hill, and he was talking to, I don't know who. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I hear him, because the window was open. Hear the trucks and the buses. Anyways, and Carrie's like, you better kill him. I'm like, I'm gonna kill him. She's like, rip him apart. Talk to anyone else besides us, you know. So, all is okay, but that was very, very, very scary for me. Very scary. All the thoughts I got makes me think of the time when I was 7 or 8 years old, and I went to the Baltimore Orioles, which is a baseball team in the United States. The Baltimore Orioles, I think they're the Orioles. It's called you know what an Oriole is? It's a bird. It's an orange bird, and that's their mascot for their team. Bring me out to the ball game. Is this really coming undone? I know, Mr. Noodle, this is not appropriate. I should be buttoning up. There we go. And so I went with my, it just popped, I'm done. It's like I have stuff, I have to go on a diet, Mr. Noodle. It's getting tight up here. My buttons are flying open. Perhaps it was the Baltimore Ravens, which is one of the two. It was some kind of, sporting event, and I went with my whole family, which was rare because my mom really never went to these things, but it was usually my father and I, every once in a while. It's like a father-son bonding moment. And so we went to the game, and I got lost. And when you're 6 or 7 years old, you know, I had my baseball cap on, my jersey shirt. I was all like pumped out. Yay, go team. When you're that little and you're walking around among but you know when you're really that young and you're walking amongst adults going through, how many of you guys have been to a football or baseball stadium? It's like you just walk around the whole thing and there's high-rise things and there's food vendors on the side, and it's very crowded, people coming every which way. And imagine your perspective down here as a little child, and you're looking up at all, I mean, you're there, and like, you see people's dupas walking back and forth. Somehow, I got separated from my parents. I don't know how. I don't remember the details. I don't think they do either. But I got separated. And it was so scary. Bless you. Scary, like thinking, where's Orlin? Where's Orlin? Or when I used to go shopping with my mom, every time she would just disappear. It was like, escape from the children. She'll be like, oh, look at something. This is a store. Pick something up and look at it, and I'll be back when I'm back. But I always like to be around her because you don't like that feeling of being lost. Where's my mother? Where's my partner? Where's my lover? So it was very scary for me. And I did the right thing, even as a 7-year-old or whatever, or however old I was. I found someone in a uniform, someone that looked like they worked there. It was probably a female, because I was more comfortable approaching females than males. Because they're softer. And I'm stereotyping, yes, but in general, females have a softer, more feminine persona. The way they talk, they're sweet. They're like, right? Come on. I mean, as a kid, I always liked to go to the doctors and the dentists, and I would always request a female doctor. Even if they had to look at my private parts, I wanted a female because I felt more relaxed. Because they're not mean. I don't know. So anyways, I went up to probably a female, and I was just like, I don't know where I am, help. And so they announced on the loudspeaker for the whole stadium. I said my name, my parents' names. Ellen Perry, please come. Please come pick up your son from the register, not the register, whatever, the office, some kind of like security place, the lost and found. I was lost and I needed to be found. And so she came, and it was such a relief to be back with, you don't forget feelings like that. And so when I saw Orlin out the window, I heard his voice, that was a relief, but once I saw him, it's like, But then I was angry, I was like, where have you been? This is unacceptable. If you're gonna go away for 5 hours, you need to tell me. So, how many of you, wow, my English. How many of you, I told you, my brain is a little messed up today. I want some avocado. No, let's get this far away from him. Oh. Creamy. That was like biting into straight up custard. You know the stuffed donuts? Boston cream. I felt like I was eating Boston cream minus the sugar. It's, it's nutty. It's not sweet. But that same texture, all in your cheeks. Anyways, I have a headache still, I'm not gonna lie. Nori, it just messed me up. Beer yeast. Over exercising. I guess 45 minutes is a lot for me. Because the intensity is like cranked up here. I'm here though. I'm still alive. We're still here. We're okay. My babies and Orlin's down there and Roberta's over there. Oh, are you stretching? Show everyone how you stretch. Yes. What else can I do to feel better? I would love to like, here come remember when I made that video, that KFC video? Well, someone left a comment, or maybe it was someone else's video. They were like, here come the YouTube doctor. Yeah, that was my video. They said, here come the YouTube doctors. Everyone tell me, you should do this. You need to not eat grains. Grains are really bad for you. You need to eat more salt because that's better. Everyone thinks they know the answer, and it's all conflicted. That's the way the world's always gonna be. So anyways, I just want some opinions. What else do I do? What else do I do to feel better? Probably eat more fruit. Yeah. But it was so hard for me to sleep last night. This is actually very, very nice. And you guys know what you're gonna get in your stockings. What are you gonna get in your stockings? My mom and dad used to give us, what would they put? Like chocolates and Reese's peanut butter cups, that was my favorite. Candy, just like little things from the dollar store, nothing extravagant. You know, I didn't grow up in a very wealthy household, but we were well off in terms of like, we always had food, the bills were always paid, we didn't have the community, the not the government, what's it called? Like the mayor, no, what's it called? If you don't pay your bills, the service of the localness comes and they shut off your power. Yeah, that never happened. The internet was paid. We always had clothes to wear. But when we moved outside of Washington, D.C., where people are more like savvy, maybe, at least the people my parents hung around with, our neighbors, where we lived in a college renting house area where, of course, everyone's more savvy. So we moved to central Pennsylvania, and I had a lot of friends whose parents were lawyers and doctors and surgeons and eye specialists. And remember, I want to get my teeth done? No, not anymore. I did get a whole new set of teeth. Well, they did those too. They did get their teeth done. Well, so they had a lot of money and they had these big fancy houses. And I remember like in middle school, my friends would be like, what did you get in your stocking? What did you get from Santa in your stocking? Oh, I got the new iPod Touch. Oh, I got a $300 gift certificate to Aeropostale and Hollister. Oh, I got, $200 cash. Oh, I got a new cell phone. And over here, I'm getting chocolate and candy canes. And obviously, nowadays, that would not faze me. I mean, obviously, I would notice if my friends are talking about what they got, and I know you make the connection. But since I'm older and I've lived more and I've had to make my own money and really, realize what's important in life. And I've gone through my minimalist phase where I used to live off one suitcase, and now it's kind of like, I like to, have the same 2 weeks of clothes and recycle them. It wouldn't faze me now, but as a kid, I was very upset by that. Mom, why don't we get iPod Nanos? Why don't we get $300 to Hollister? You never take us to Hollister. Ever. You just take us to Kohl's and Target and the thrift store. And that probably really hurt my mom because she obviously did the best she could, and she wanted to instill, what really matters in life into us. Not flashy houses, not flashy cars, not flashy clothes, but getting good grades, getting into a good college, having a nice job, being able to pay your bills. It's like people around here. These people around here, they'll have very nice clothes, but they will be sleeping on the floor. Let me think of a scenario in the United States. In poorer areas of the United States, I remember in South Florida, there's a lot of people. It's low income, people are living off $20,000 a year, and we have welfare and food stamps and stuff, the neighborhoods that I was in. And some of these people would have beautiful cars and beautiful Coach bags. But they didn't have enough food. They were living off chips and pasta because it was cheap. They couldn't pay for their kids to go on a field trip. They had to do fundraising, or the kids wouldn't go on the field trip at all because $20 to take them to the zoo was a lot of money. So people prioritize the wrong things. All right, I guess that's what I'm trying to talk about. Ouch, that I've learned. People prioritize the wrong things sometimes. People want to look like they're impressing someone. Orlin said he had friends here that had nice cars, but they slept in their car. Their car was their house. You impress your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You impress your family members and your neighbors. But who are you really impressing? At the end of the day, they see your car, they go home, and they live their life. They're not thinking about your car in bed. They are not thinking about your car when they're at work or when they're spanking the children for being bad. No. So, you have to remember that. I hope you guys get candy canes and for Christmas. Ouch, my hand really hurts. I really disliked the fact that it was that way when I was a child. But now that I'm older, I'm glad it worked out that way. Because you know what I had that all my friends didn't have? 5-week long summer camp. I went to festivals and orchestra little tours and stuff. I had money to have weekly violin lessons. Hundreds of dollars. My parents paid for new violin strings. Just a set of violin strings is like $60. And you get that changed every 2 or 3 months. The horsehair for the bow. I mean, that is what shaped me as a person, not the iPod Nano. What shaped me is my ability and my skills, being able to play, and the memories at the orchestra camp and going to all these places, you know? So, oh, I'm getting full, and this is not good because there's like I haven't even eaten that much. I've just been blabbing. But you guys, you have to bear with me. I really feel ill. I'm really pushing myself to do this because I want to be here for you, and I wanted to tell you the story about, you know, Orlin leaving and... Oh, did I think I already said it, but I just reminder. Remember, at the end of this month, I'm selecting someone for my recipe contest. I make a recipe mukbang inspired by one of you guys, and I shout out your business or your social media, whatever it is, or maybe you don't want that kind of recognition and you just want to share a recipe with me. And it's never too late or it's never the wrong time to post because I do this monthly. At the end of the last day of every month is when I pick someone and I show you guys what I make. But I could pick your recipe 2 months from now as long as you commented. So all you have to do is comment under my videos of the recipe you want me to make, the step-by-step directions, the ingredients, and information about yourself, your social media, or whatever you feel like sharing. So that's just a nice little friendly reminder for you guys. I'm recording you. Orlin's eating the scraps. He's like, oh, this is very nice.
Mm-hmm. Pussycat. I have to clean her eyes again.
She looks a little grumpy.
She makes so many tears.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying, huh? Oh, who's happy? He just stole that from me. You didn't even ask. Hold on, Mr. Noodle. I'm opening up snaps right now. How many of you guys follow me on Snapchat? Nikocado, Avocado, and basically I made a snap saying, if you guys send me a snap letting me know what you're eating with me today, which is yesterday for you, then I'll show it on, oh, wow, lots of you guys sent stuff. Okay, let's let them all load. This is from Emma, I think her name was. She says, hi, I love your videos.
I'm watching a video, Nick. It's the bomb.
Aw, and you're eating with me, I can hear. That comes from Nelly Rand. The next one comes from, oh, it's Nelly. Oh, to Neely. Is that a violin? Is she on a subway? Is that a subway thing? That was totally me when I lived in New York. You're playing Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, what are you eating with me? Ooh, that looks nice. Sushi. Oh, see, now every time I see sushi, I'm gonna think of like, hello. It says this is cute. Oh, lots of snaps on the way.
Can you say that again? Because I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
Oops.
I had one of your videos playing and I couldn't stop it in time.
Oh.
My YouTube name is Ray Greenlee and the profile picture is zebra stripes.
Oh my gosh, check out her on YouTube. Oh, that's a pig. Oh, that was so much fun. I don't know what it said. What did they say? Okay, this looks like a tour of their house. Oh, what is that? Okay, let's do the Lily Bugger. When is your mukbang out? Everyone's asking you guys. It was delayed because of my sickness. Trying to move this a little over. There we go. I just moved it with my feet. Remember, how many of you guys remember my old setup where I had that plastic square table and every time I crossed my legs, I think my first 3 or 4 mukbangs, the camera went flying back and back forth. I almost broke the camera from my mukbangs, and that's because I want to cross my legs. Oh my gosh, someone was talking to me on Snapchat, and it was a guy from Alabama, and he said he was 16 years old, and I posted a snap of myself, and it showed my legs. I was sitting in a chair crossing my legs, and he said, you know, with your personality, since you're going for this look and you're more feminine, you should really shave your legs like me. And I was just like, oh no, actually I like the hair. How many of you guys like the hair? I know a lot of you guys like it when I'm hairy on my face. Not as much as you guys. I don't know, I prefer it clean. But he was telling me like, oh, you should shave it. No, I can't. My ex made me use Nair hair removal. Like everything from my belly button down had to be shaved, except for my calves. So everything in between. He was very like controlling. Not controlling, but like not demanding. It was just what he wanted, and I wanted to please him. So I was like, okay, I'll remove everything. And oh, it was painful, and it came back, and it got stubby and rashes. You girls, I don't know how you do it. Shaving your armpits, shaving everywhere. No, why can't we just be like her? Why can't we just be like hairy and natural and sleep all day? Oh, now she's purring because I'm touching her. You guys, I know this is probably a terrible mukbang because I'm not really shoving food in my face like I usually do. Usually I just scoop it up like a vacuum cleaner. And I always finish, but I can't finish today. I'm trying, I'm really trying. Hey, wait a minute. Noodle said, I'll finish, give it to me. No noodle left behind. Noodle. You see, and I thought that Miss Little Princess over here would steal the show. Because, you know, Noodle's the star of the show. And I thought she would replace him. I don't think so. Now that I'm looking at what's going to happen during these mukbangs, she's just going to lay her. I was going to say I want more avocado, but Orlin took it. Yes, he did. He took it, and he ate it. That's okay. He needs to eat too. Usually, I eat all the food. I can't have too much because this is salty. I need the sodium to help me stay okay. It's so strange for me to be drinking too in my mukbang, so I don't know how to do that. You know what just flashed into my head? I don't know why. But at my family's church, it's called Zion Lutheran, which is like 5,000 churches in the United States. They're all named Zion Lutheran. Well, anyways, they did a church musical, and it was about the birth of baby Jesus, and everyone wore robes. It was kids, you know, kids and children and teenagers, like a little skit, a play. And everyone came and they saw, but it was like a musical, because it was not only a play, but everyone sang and danced, because the guy that directed it, well, he really enjoyed music, and he played the keyboard pretty well. He was inspired by the Beatles, and he was really into that kind of stuff. And he was the youth director, no longer there, but a lot of people have moved on since. From my parents' church. I guess I could say my church, even though I go there like once every 2 years to play violin, and that's it. I mean, it's not really my church, I don't go anymore. But I grew up there practicing to put form in front of people. Anyways, I'm only bringing it up because I just putting the water bottle down. I got a flash because I was the role of an angel. I know. Scary, right? I should have been the devil. Where's Satan? Get your pitchfork. I think really Ben, the director, the guy that played the keyboard and stuff, he kind of really did most of the composing. He had the chord progression already mapped out, and he kind of even told me what notes to play. But I did a little improv, but honestly, it was mostly him. So I give credit to that. I mean, he was just a really good musician. And anyways, my scene was an angel, and every time I played the violin, it was supposed to symbolize something. And so I remember during a scene, I think at the very beginning, Remember, imagine a church. You had the aisles, and everyone's facing forward, the altar where the priest is. Obviously, there's no priest, it's just a set. It was literally a set. It had a backdrop, and it looked like a real musical, kind of like a play, like on a stage. And so I would come from the back and walk up the aisle while playing. Do 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 do, and they would put a little spotlight on me. And then everyone would be like, whoa, what's that? And they would all turn their heads and look at me walking up the aisle, this angel. And I did it like 3 times to symbolize something, which I can't remember. But yeah, that was really fun. That was, oh, stop. Your nails are long and they hurt. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for his tails to come in. Let's show everyone your tails. Ow, ow. Okay, his tails. Now, since Mr. Noodle is a baby, this is his first time having his tails grow in. And before they were just little stubs. It looked like a diaper, right? Well, they're finally growing in, but he's gonna have like 10 tails. And so far, 2 or 3 are in. And in order for these Amazon parrots to have nice, successful tails, they have to eat more protein, which for them, feeding them beans, like slow-cooked kidney beans, which I'm gonna have tomorrow, I think, that helps. And eating, the protein is, think of our hair. When people go on low protein diets, their hair tends to not be as good, even if the calories are still high, because it's comprised of protein. Sometimes it's better to just get from the source. Yes, he is growing his tail, and we need to cut his nails, but if we cut his nails while his tail's growing in, he could fall, and if one of those tails snap, it will be very messy, and he could actually die from blood loss, so we're not gonna bother with that. What are you doing to my hair? Are you preening me? Everyone, take a snapshot right now. This is a meme. Oh no, we have to turn it this way. Okay. Oh, and he's stopped now. Maybe you can do some Photoshop. Oh, here he goes. Here's the meme. When we first got him, he tended to really bond with me the most, simply because I'm the feeder. He knows that when he's around me, it's food time. If he's hanging around me, he's gonna eat. But lately, Orland's been trying to talk to him at nighttime, which is when they're most, like right before bed, and right when the sun goes up and sun goes down is when they're most alert, because it's like a change. Excuse me. So he talks to him at nighttime, and he just loves Orland's voice. And like, I'll walk into the room, and he won't really do much. Orland will walk into the room, and he'll start singing and making whistling. I'm like, why does he like you all of a sudden? I'm the one that's fed him. And he said they have a voice preference. Like in the what? Like talking to other birds, like just like human to human. Some voices really irritate you. Some are soothing. Some voices, a lot of people say they like my voice. I can't stand my voice. When I hear my voice, I'm just like, oh, I am squeaky. No. It's the worst when you hear your voice on like an answering machine. Why are my eyes closing? I think I just really want to nap. And I'm just mumbling. But, so anyways, he's starting to like Orland more. And I'll be honest, I'm getting a little jealous. I'm getting jealous because he was supposed to be mine. Actually, no, both birds are Orland's. He got them for himself. I just play with them. And the cat is technically a gift to me for Christmas, but obviously we're all a family. I'm going to take a nice long nap. And the battery's about to die. I have more to say. Hold on, let me turn this off. Honestly, like now I'm in like sharp pain in my stomach. There's so much like bubbles going on. It sounds like a witch's cauldron. And my stomach's, not my stomach, my below your stomach. Your stomach's technically like up here. Well, below where the intestine and colon, it's just like full of pressure and gas. I haven't digested food properly for days. These mukbangs are gonna be the death of me. I seriously, remember it's my goal to do 1 mukbang every single day for a year. By the end of the year, next October, I am just gonna drop dead. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, so tomorrow, today is Sunday, December 18th. Tomorrow, when you're watching this, it will be the 19th. This is very shadowy, isn't it? Tomorrow's the 19th. Do you guys know what that means? Well, the United States said so when the Electoral College basically votes or disvotes Donald Trump to be the next American president, right? And the theory is what a lot of people are hoping for, which I don't think is gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen because, here's why. The Psychic Twins would have said so by now, but then again, they were wrong about Hillary not winning anyway. I just have so much faith in the Psychic Twins. I love them. On YouTube, the Psychic Twins. I actually tweeted them, and they retweeted me. It was really cool. But I said, when can we expect your next world predictions for 2017? When is your next world predictions video? And they didn't answer, they just retweeted it. But anyways, yeah, so basically the Electoral College has this opportunity to vote in or out Donald Trump, even though they're supposed to represent the people. If they feel as if he is breaking the rules, first of all, there's already tensions in China, and he's not even president yet, and he's already kind of like ruffling with them. Number two, the whole Russian hacking the presidential election. That's so recent. How many guys have heard about that? Russian interference. And this whole time, all this conspiracy theorists, all the stuff I see on Facebook, and everyone says that Hillary was the one that made sure Bernie did not get the nominee, even though he had more the popular vote. All the young people, they were all for Bernie. And you have to admit, even if you don't like what he stands for, he's very charismatic. He's a great speaker. He just had a lot of energy and power behind him, especially from young people. And I said, even if you don't agree with him, you can't deny that. But for whatever, surprisingly, he didn't get the vote. And they're saying, oh, well, the DNC was hacked, and everyone thought it was Hillary. Because the whole it's sad, this country, it's like one big reality TV show. It's been proven that Hillary was fed the questions for the debates. So that's criteria 2. We're talking about Trump now, remember? So having tensions in China. Number 2, the whole Russian hacking thing. And number 3, I mean, let's go, I don't know, a lot of people have big lists and they're saying this is criteria for as to why. Oh, celebrity status. Alex Hamilton wrote that these are the criteria. If someone gets elected simply because of status, wealth, or celebrity reasons, then that is not merit for a political position. And so that's why they're able to vote against it. Anyways, I honestly don't think it's going to happen. No, I don't know. I think it is what it is now. We just have to make the best of it. And we've already seen Donald Trump change his positions on so many things already. What got him the vote? I'm going to build the wall. There's a wall coming. I guarantee I will build a wall. Got hyped up people saying, okay, we want a wall dividing America and Mexico. And guess what? Now he's saying, now that he's been elected, he's saying, actually, no, the wall's not happening. He said, I will personally prosecute Hillary Clinton and make sure that she gets the toughest punishment or treatment. And everyone was for that. Oh, yes, it's irresponsible, all this crooked politics and yada, yada, yada. Now he's saying, nope, I'm not going to do anything about it. It is what it is. Let's move on. So that's just 2 examples. There's been many examples where he's changed his... now apparently he is negotiating some kind of Obamacare reform to kind of keep the structure, just change a little. Where before, to get elected, he said, I will completely eradicate it. I will present a brand new plan that no one's ever heard of. He never said what it was, and now that he has the chance to say what it is, he's saying, well, no, actually, we're just going to stick to something similar to Obamacare. So these are like signs that he may have been scary, and he may have said some things to ruffle feathers. Look at the cat. Oh my gosh. Oh. A big talker, but not much of a walker. You know what I'm saying? Let's judge him by his actions, not his words, because people can talk all they want. When it comes to doing stuff, let's see what actually happens. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's president. He's going to be president. The Electoral College isn't going to vote him out. And there might not be as much damage as a lot of people are afraid of. Now, obviously, people want change. And if he can bring about change in the country that I don't even live in anymore, but my parents live there. My friends live there. It's like I'm still American. I still want to see it succeed, and I can acknowledge the problems that the country has. Yes, I want the best. And whether it's a Republican or a Democrat, if they can change around the economy, if they can put more food on the table for people, if they can help lower the debt between USA and China, all these different things, I don't care who it is. If they're able to do it, then it's great. So we have to see. We have to see. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling, and we're going to say goodbye. Yes, we are. All right now. Well, my little sloths, thank you so much for spending time with me today. As always, I appreciate your time. You have no idea how much it means to me. And if you made it to this end of the video, you were awesome. Thank you for spending time with me. I'm glad that we could chat, even though I didn't really get to hear your responses, but you heard mine. I hope you ate something great with me. Next time, tomorrow, if I'm feeling better, I will devour something twice as big to make up for today. And please, please, please don't forget to give us name ideas for this princess. And happy holidays. If this is your first time watching me, thanks for checking me out. And if you don't watch me again, I wish you a happy holiday with your family and your loved ones, and a warm and safe holiday. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm here every single day, and I promise tomorrow's mukbang will be posted at the standard time of 12 p.m. Los Angeles. So, take care, everyone. Say bye-bye, Mr. Noodle. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. 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 Oh. Bye, everyone.